Hi there, and welcome back to the channel. Today, something really interesting and probably strange. You've already read the title. What could it be? Obviously, it's the Yamaha DX7, right? No. Then it has to be the CS80. No. If you said Yamaha C7 grand piano, you are still not right. This instrument only costs $799. And it's something that everybody can afford. And you're probably thinking, I can't afford $800. I don't mean $799. I mean $7.99. What is it, a harmonica? No, much better than a harmonica. It's a Yamaha soprano recorder. I'm also going to cover the alto. And I've owned these probably for 40 years. I've at least owned this one for close to 40 years. The other one I might have purchased maybe 20 years ago. I don't remember exactly. So I'm going to show you them, and I'm also going to play them poorly because I don't play them often, but I've had a lot of fun with them. I've used them on tracks. I've used them on cues. I've sampled them, and they're very cool. So when I was a kid, I grew up in Europe. I spent a lot of that time at a British boarding school. And the instrument everybody played was the Yamaha, or it was a recorder. And I don't know if it was made by Yamaha back then. The instrument was made out of wood. This one is made out of plastic. And if I remember correctly, it's still disassembled into 3 pieces. And what we would do is we would come to class, and there was a big cardboard box of these, and they were just all thrown in there, a whole bunch of these. And we'd pick one out, and we'd dip it in this solution. It was called TCP, I remember the name. And if you're in England, you probably know what I'm talking about, if they still make that stuff. Back then, I think it was kind of a fluorescent yellow. You dip it in, and you would wipe it off with a rag. And everybody was lining up and grabbing their recorder and wiping off. Probably not the most sanitary approach, but that's what we did. And then you would go take your seat, open up your book, and you're reading off the treble clef, and you would play your instrument, and we'd all play at the same time. Sometimes we would get to do a little bit of a solo, and people would be playing, you know, just something, and you'd be playing against them. And we would also, you know, play harmony, so there would be intervals. There would be groups of us playing. So I learned this when I was like about 7. And I have it sitting over on my shelf. I don't play it a lot anymore, but I just thought I'd pull it out and play it for you today. And I don't play it very well. Everything about this, as far as I know, or a lot of the characteristics of this, you can use tonguing and you can have vibrato on the instrument. So, you know, so you can do some tonguing type things. And you can add vibrato, of course. You know, it's a skill, and you know, I don't really play this, so, but I just find it interesting because it's an inexpensive instrument, and every once in a while I like to take it out and use it. It's only 7 positions, or 9 positions if you really want to be technical about it. There's 9 holes on the front, and so you're covering them all with your fingers like this. There's 1 hole on the back, and that can be covered or not covered. There's also another technique to play it where you put basically your thumb into it like this, so that it's covering half the hole and you're splitting the air hole. So this would be G, I think. And then by splitting the hole, I'm an octave higher. I have to overblow it a little bit, and I'm tonguing it obviously to get that change. But I really love this instrument. Do I sound like I'm in love with it? I do. This is $7.99 on Sweetwater. I have the page up over here. $7.99 for this. They also have a 12-pack and a 24-pack, so they're buying it for classrooms. The alto now is $41.99, so $42. I think when I purchased this, it was probably like $17. But you know, everything goes up, and I think most of them are made of plastic. You can buy a whole set. You can buy a sopranino, which is, I think, an octave higher than the soprano. It comes with the sopranino, the soprano, an alto, and a tenor, and that's like $159. And they're a lot fancier now. Mine are just plain white, but some of them now, they have this kind of brown color, if you can see that brown color there. And so most of the instrument is that brown color, and then there's some white accents, which are pretty nice. Let me just go ahead and see if I can play something on this. I didn't put any resin on it. This one comes with a cleaning stick and resin, and what you do is you put the resin on these connections here, and it makes them more airtight. It's not perfect, but then it helps just be able to play the instrument a lot better. Having a hard time hitting that D flat or a C sharp. Much better. Just need some practice. So, great little instrument. This one came with the carrying case. I think probably the new ones do now too as well. Let's take a look at the alto one. So there are also a tenor version and a bass version. The middle portion of this one comes with little caps. I'm not exactly sure why they put those on there. I guess to stop them from getting chipped up here on this edge, because you want a nice tight fit. What's nice about the alto is the fingering is identical. And if you look at it, you can see it's got just the same holes. They're just further apart. And I haven't played this a lot. I mean, I played the soprano one when I was in school as a kid. So I can try to play the same song, but I'm probably going to mess it up. You know, with a little bit of practice, I could be bad. Anyway, the alto is kind of nice. You get that resin I was talking about. I think I might have showed you the resin container. Did I let it fall on the floor, or did I put it back in here? Might be in here somewhere. And there's some instructions. There's the resin. Little thing of resin. You can take that out and put it on the joints to make it so it's more airtight. We have a little cleaning stick, and you can see you might be able to see there's a hole in the center of that cleaning stick, and you can take an old piece of rag or a piece of old pillowcase or sheet, and you just thread it in through here, and then you take this apart and you just feed it through. We never ever cleaned the spit out of ours, and I mean, I know that's kind of gross, but that's the way it was. I mean, we were young kids and nobody was really caring about us, you know, getting sick. Yeah. But this is a pretty good little instrument for the price. I don't know if I would necessarily run out and buy the alto version, because it is $42, which is pretty expensive, and $72 for the tenor. And the bass instruments are a lot more expensive. Also, Yamaha makes some really nice versions, and I think they're wood and of the bass versions, and they're like $2,000. So That's a lot of money to pay. I wouldn't necessarily pay that. For $159, you can get the sopranino, the soprano, the tenor, and the alto. So the alto and the tenor. And that's not a bad set for $159. But they're probably plastic like this, but they're pretty cool. But you can't beat this one right here, $7.99. And I'm not sure if Sweetwater still gives you free shipping. It's a shame you can't find the wooden ones. I don't know if the wooden ones would necessarily play any better. It's just, they are heavier. This is a lot lighter, being plastic. But if you're like me, I love all instruments. I just want to learn to play a little bit of every instrument, because as a musician, if you're a composer, if you're a songwriter, just different instruments take you in different directions and make you think of different things. So anyway, and also, since it's a C instrument, if you have some simple music to read, which we were reading very simple stuff when I was 7 years old, and we're all playing it together, you get to learn to read off the treble clef. All right, that's it for this episode. Kind of a weird episode, but not everything can be about synthesizers. And if you can figure out where the VCF is on this and the cutoff frequency knob, let me know. All right, that's it for this episode. Take care. I'll be back in another episode soon, and thanks for watching.